What's up, everybody? It is the Best Spot Kid Smooth, and I'm back with another video. Today, I want to talk about SteelRising. This is from Nacon. I think they're the publisher. I forget who the developer is, but SteelRising, man, is a Soulsborne type game. It's an action RPG. Difficult, at least it's targeting the difficult of the Soulsborne genre. This game has been on my radar for a long time. It came out back in either August or September. I got it on the Black Friday sale that's going on the Xbox store. I think it's also going on PlayStation for about half the price. This game is dope, man. Obviously, I'm not done with it. I purchased it, played a little bit, and then end up having a couple of long sessions. I mean, albeit this is with God of War. I haven't finished God of War yet, still playing that, but I was enjoying what I was playing so far. And much like, you know, games like Asterigos, games like Thymesia that I tried out, and you add SteelRising into the mix, and as I thought, I figured, in my opinion, it would be the better of the, you know, the Souls releases. And I know everybody's high on like the games like the Elden Rings and stuff like that. For some reason, these subclass games, these mid-tier games that are in that genre, don't get the same level of love and appreciation, even though they do almost the same exact things that the major games does, like the Dark Souls, the Demon Souls, the Sekiros, the Bloodborns. They do almost the gameplay is like for like. The thing is about these sub-tier games, their performance are generally better, right? You're getting like a locked frame rate, like they're stealing the formula, but they have better performance. They visually look better. So they're not the originators, but they don't get the proper credit they get for this game. So games like Thymesia I thought was underrated. Games like Asterigos I thought was pretty good. SteelRising, honestly, dude, I mean, people claim games like Bloodborne greatest. It's highly ranked, right? I'll tell you this right now. SteelRising is actually up there. When you think of time, SteelRising takes place in 1789 Paris, right? So it has that Victorian look. It's a take, it's a different take on the oh my god, the French Revolution. You have all these high-ranking, right-ranking people, queen, kings, and they have like these robots, which you play as a robot. You're not human, you are a robot, but you kind of like a different type of robot who can speak and, you know, have some sort of purpose, some sort of, you know, capacity to like think and stuff. So you go out on missions, you're doing missions for the queen, and, you know, you serve as her protector. They do give you some customization options to create your character. I got a black robot, and the robot has to be a female. I don't think there's a male option, which is fine. It is what it is, right? But it works. The game honestly reminds me of Bloodborne, and as far as to me, I think it's actually better. This is actually a really good game. And now the thing about these sub-tier games, like the games like Thymesia, the games like Asterigos, and the games like SteelRising, they have an actual story that don't require you to dig through lore to find out what's going on. This is a well-told story. It's fully voiced, some good voice acting, an awesome setting with some historical relevance to it. The area, the design is beautiful. The environment is beautiful, and it's at best it's an RPG to its core. So I'm like, dude, in the way of telling stories and world building, it's actually better than what you're getting in the likes of Demon Souls and Bloodborne and Dark Souls and stuff like that. So I'm like, damn. When you look at these scores, like this game, SteelRising is sitting at like a 74 at best Metascore, and I'm not exactly sure why. But when you look at the user score, whether it's PC, PS5, or Xbox Series X, the user score is like a whole point or two higher than what the meta credit score is. So, which means that the people that are actually playing the game really like the game. And the game is not obviously getting that push because it's not published by a Bandai. It's not published by an Activision. It's not published by Square Enix or anything like that, or Sony. This is a AA publisher that they got a game that is respected. It's inspired by the likes of the Bloodbornes and Elden Rings and stuff like that, but it doesn't have the commercial push. It doesn't have the journalism push. I don't think journalism. I don't believe the people that go and play Elden Ring and Bloodborne. I don't think they give these games like a serious chance, because those games have like it's more so they're very commercial now. They're known. So where the people that they have playing these games have to really put an effort to play. If you get like a clone of those type of games, I don't think they're putting the same effort into playing. So I'm very confused to why SteelRising is not rated a lot higher. Nevertheless, the game is great. I'm enjoying my time with it. I feel like this is the game that I could probably push through in a week. It's challenging when it can be. I fought multiple bosses, but now that I'm finding out, the bosses that I fought were all sort of like mid bosses, not quite boss, where the larger bosses have a little bit more diversity in their moves, a much larger health bar. But overall, this game is like I enjoy it, dude. I think this is a next gen only release as well. It has performance mode, resolution modes, and graphics mode. It offers ray tracing in the graphics mode. I've been playing the performance mode. I've been enjoying it. I like how responsive this game is. I like how the game looks. I like the RPG elements. I like I like that it's inspired by the Souls games, and I just feel like they did a better job delivering on a Souls game. If I'm going to play like a Souls game, this is what I want. I want something with substance. A lot of the Souls games that come out, they get praised for being traditional and with the usual like cliche stuff like lore, dark, Victorian, no words, no nothing. If you give me a game with that type of gameplay that presents that type of challenge, and you add a real story element to it that the average person can understand and follow, you get a much better game. And this game does something that Bloodborne doesn't. It does something that Elden Ring doesn't. It does something. I think the closest thing we got to a real story in the Souls games was Sekiro, which was pretty good. But like if you haven't played it, give it a try. SteelRising. It is available in the Series X, PS5, PC. It's on sale for like $32 for this Black Friday sale. I think this is typically a $60 game or a $50 game. So yeah, this is what I'm currently playing, bouncing off of this and God of War and a little bit of Persona here and there. So, but I do want to make sure I get this game done before the calendar year is up, because this game I kept my eye on like damn near all year. When it finally came out, I just really didn't have the funds or anything like that to really buy it. So I was like, I'll wait till it get on sale, because there wasn't too much coverage on the game. I was like, either it goes on sale or it comes to Game Pass. One of the two, I'll do it. It happened to go on sale first. Shout out to the PlayStation. They are part of the PS Plus. When I was paying for that, they did have a free trial, which allowed me to play the game for 2 hours, and which made me really want the game. And from there on, I bought it on Xbox. But let me guys know what you think. SteelRising, man. A lot of these Souls-like games that aren't like from software, like I said, they get slighted. Can you think of games when I think of games that kind of get shafted? I think of like The Surge. I think of games like Asterigos. I think of games like SteelRising and Thyamnesia. I mean, some people I know Lords of the Fallen has like a cult following. But yeah, man, that's the video, man. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I look forward to seeing your feedback in the comments later. So see you guys. As always, Xbox is the best box. I am the best bot. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. I'm out of here. Peace.